I am building a fully built custom PC for my friend that lives across of the United States of America. So let's start with the backstory. Corin texted me, let's say around almost March time or February, around March time. He asked me, can you help me build a PC for my for Katie? And then I was like, yeah, sure. And I was like, what's your budget? Blah blah blah. What components you want? I made a PC part picker and then see what he wanted and then give his thoughts on it. This was like ongoing for a good maybe a month, 2 months. We were discussing back and forth in terms of how we're going to do it, because he was having issues of previous builds. Her RGB was not working in general. She went with Corsair. Those lights weren't working. I was like, yo, trust me, I could probably hook you up for a build. Her PC was beautiful. Like, we went back and forth for days and days, like on the phone or that texting back and forth on talking about it. I even had like the guy showing messages on it. Around March time, that's when he texted me or talking about the process on this. But I'm actually editing this video itself. The footage that I actually shot originally, my wireless microphone wasn't apparently not working in general, so sorry about some of the issues. That the microphone kind of sounds weird. It is working, but sometimes it isn't working for some reason. What's going on, YouTube? How you guys are doing? With today's video, we're gonna be doing something a little bit special with one of my friends' PC. Hey, for your birthday gift, pause. This is for you. This is a 3,000. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do a $4,000 PC. This is a $4,000 PC. We capping. Are we capping? I think my brother says we capping. A RAM, we're going with a T-Force 32GB DDR5, 6000 millihertz of RAM. Storage we currently have is 2 terabytes of M.2 thirstiness. And for our CPU, we're currently rocking, it is i7 14 Gen processor. So we're rocking 6 fans of Lian Li SL120V2 case fans, making our fans look beautiful and bright. Going for our cable extensions, so make all our cables looking nice. We're rocking is the Easy DIY. CPU cooler we currently have is the iQ H150 Elite LCD XT by Corsair. Thermaltake Huff Power GF3 Snow 1200 watt power supply. That thing's a beast. Our motherboard we're rocking is the Asus ROG Strix Z790 gaming Wi-Fi motherboard. For our case we're rocking is the Lian Li XL Evo Edition, all white. This thing is massive.
Look at that. Alright, so you know the usual. If you build PC parts, CPU goes there, RAM goes literally right here in these slots right here. You got your PCIe slots, a bunch of slots for your M.2. I do like what they did here. They had like a shiny, what is that, like acrylic or something?
It looks like acrylic.
It looks acrylic. It's really shiny for the heatsink.
If you're wondering, I took off my microphone, so we're not going to be both mic'd up, because I just noticed it's probably going to be all in one file, so you'll probably got to hear an echo.
Yeah, double echo. Okay. So we're going to get this juicy, nice looking RAM right here in these slots right down here. If you scroll right down, going to go right here. There we go. That's all you need to hear is a click. So all we do, super easy, just plug this in, line it up with the lines. Okay, so we got the M.2 in. So there are a total of, what appears like 4 M.2 slots. We have one right here. This is a dual M.2 slot right here. And then here's another one right here.
Next step, processor time.
Before we initially had this piece on there. That's how it was installed. So the way you do it, you have this lever right here. It pretty much acts as more support to keep the CPU in place. So you lift this up, lever pops open. Then you just lift this other mechanism open here. And from there, since all the components are open, you just insert your CPU into the little slot right there, and then you just close it back up. And
push it down.
Place that down.
And then push all the way down. Feels like you're about to break it.
Yeah, it feels like it, but you just gotta keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing, until eventually it's in place, it's tight. Voila.
I actually thought this piece would actually come out, because AMD's, they actually come out.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first too. I haven't really worked with Intel in a while.
So the power supply goes in the back. We disassembled everything on the back and the sides. So we're gonna put the motherboard, power supply in. GPU comes in Monday, so it's good. 4070 Super or 4080 Super, white edition. So it goes in the back. This thing, yo, you have so much space to work.
Oh yeah, so much space, so much space.
Just imagine you put this on the desk, it takes up half the room.
Oh yeah. In case we found a new feature. This thing's magnetic.
That's a lot of room.
Jealous of this.
You got
There's
one
so much room.
and 2 hard drive spaces and the power supply in the middle.
Insane.
And what are all these stuff for?
So this right here is your SATA cables. That's if you want to...
Oh, this is for all the hard drive stuff? All this junk?
Yeah, for your hard drive stuff. So you don't actually need this.
So technically we just chop it off if we wanted to, but we don't need it. We'll keep it on
we
there.
want to keep this in here. And then there's a bunch of other panels that we actually need to plug that in. Start plugging a bunch of wires in. We got the extenders plugged in. We're starting to see some of the other wires, like audio stuff, RGB, all that stuff. So like when we actually install the motherboard in, we'll be already ahead. Alright, update now. We got all the fans in for the Leonly case. It is really nice, tucked in, ready to go whenever we get the motherboard in. So what we're doing right now, we're going to be getting the IQ fan. We're going to plug this in. It's going to be really nice looking.
It's massive. And it even comes with an LCD screen.
Yep. So we're gonna place the fan right on here in this little cylinder. It's gonna go right up top, right here.
Oh yeah, we have to put one fan in the back.
We'll get that in. Yeah. So it's gonna go plugged in, bada bing, bada boom, right in here like that.
We just gotta tuck the cable in the bottom, and then we go to. So it's like this.
We go right up top here, plug it right in. There's gonna be a filter that goes right on top of that, so just to make sure that no dust gets stored into the machine.
The next day, what do we have, mister? Looks like we have the PC almost done. We got the casing, we got the fans installed, we got all the headers onto the motherboard, all installed, GPU installed. Oh, look at this Asus white dual fan. Look at that bad boy. Woo! And then we got the side fans there. And then look at the motherboard. We even got the AIO in there. LCD screen. Woo! Equipped with the top fans and then the outtake fan. Oh my gosh, we are cooking today. We're just in the last bit of touches onto plugging into the power supply. We got the thermaltake back there. Look at that. Look at these wire management. The coolest thing that I noticed about this case, these two cases, these two brackets, you remove one of them, and then this is like a magnet bracket, so it opens up and closes it, and then you can take out the brackets. I'm like, whoa. It's probably gotta turn on that part of the Asus because it's legit.
Did, yeah. Okay.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I can see it from the hood. Oh my gosh, is everything working?
It works. Part of the RGB is not turning on, but it does work.
Oh my gosh.
So,
the middle one, oh yeah, there we go. We're perfect. Oh, besides the bottom one.
yeah, besides those two, so it's just more so the connection thing with the...
The middle fan is not powering on. RGB works, but the fan is not spinning.
Gotcha.
Wow.
That looks good though.
Pause, we hooked you up good. Corn, pause, hopefully you enjoy it. That was the first boot up of that thing. This is the Pause Patrol PC. Issued by the Patrol, all them weebs and RP. She'd be like, shut up, Grandpa. Red would be like that. Well, look, do you guys like my mustache? Let me know in the chat. Go out, grow the facial hair out. Here we are. First step what we're doing is we're installing Windows. So we need a flash drive, a PC, and then the files for Windows. So we're gonna go into my computer, download the files onto Windows 11, into the flash drive, and then we can do our first hard boot onto the Tony Stark, Bruce Wayne, KD Pause Mark III. Alright, we got our flash drive about to be plugged in. So we plug it into one of these slots. Boom. And then we're gonna turn this thing on. You see it's got power. You see we got ground. We're gonna turn on in 3, 2, 1, action. All the lights work, even the back fans work. And we are going to plug in my wireless mouse. We're gonna plug it into here as well. So we got everything working, figured out. We might have to double check the GPU later, make sure if it's fully plugged in, because for some reason the HDMI or display ports were not plugged in. With that being said, we enabled XMP into the PC. Now we just downloaded Windows 11 and booted it up. So we're gonna go through the settings. English, United States, yes, hit next, hit install. Now, boom, Windows 11 installing now. We're just chilling here. He's playing his gacha mobile weeb game, wannabe hentai game. So we just installed Windows 11. Took a little bit while, so we're just firstly booting this up. Is this the right country we live? We live in America. Yes, United States of America. Is this the right keyboard to use? Yes, US. Is there a second keyboard? Skip. We don't use a second keyboard. Imagine we ran a second keyboard. Oh, you have a, let's connect to internet. We don't have extra Ethernet. I do have extra Ethernet to the back of my PS5, but that's a lot of work. Okay, quick update. This is a couple of days later since you guys saw it. We actually finally got the extension cables working. GPU works. Because for some reason when I closed this, the GPU up, the GPU wasn't powering up for some reason. It was just a connection issue. But everything else works. Quick update, just letting you guys know what I did. The desktop wallpaper, in my opinion, came out good. I did this in Photoshop. Originally, I did this on Paint, and I pretty much just copy and pasted a layer style. So some of this text stuff, I just pretty much copy and pasted, super easy. Came out good in my own opinion. I like the Red and Ninja one. I like that layer style. I pretty much like everything on this the screen in terms of the layer style, like the text font. You can see it with the stroke and the outer glow. I like all of that stuff. I was like, yo, what if we break her even more and put a desktop wallpaper? As soon as she boots it up, she'd be like, oh my gosh, what did Grandpa do? I'll be like, I didn't do nothing. Knight is forever in my hearts. Knight is right there. Shout out to you, Knight. RP Knight. And then we got Katie and Corin. Corin's this guy right here, this nerd. Down there, stick figure form. He doesn't have anything. Just no explanation needed. He just is there. Yeah, we got Lily, Knight, Hermo, myself, my brother, Ice, Turkey, Zen. We got Ryan, Pashepi, Maggie, Sheen, James, Ari, and Saints. Those are the people I thought, like, the back of my head that we always used to hang out with. You know, those are the people that I could just think top of my head. She probably would like this. It's very derpy, but I would say, yeah, she's gotta like it.
It's a couple days later. I sent Pars her PC. It arrived in the mail. She received it. Corin said she took pictures of it, and I reminded him to take pictures of a video, whatever it is, to see her reaction perfectly, to see it, to put it in the video. But I guess he forgot to. But it's all good. So leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new. Appreciate everybody tuning in.